Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about all of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer information that we know so far. Despite the fact that there's been a huge marketing focus on campaign, there has been quite a few press releases about multiplayer that include some surprising stuff like crossplay. And we are going to get into those press releases and deep dive into the details very soon, but I wanted to explain the gameplay and lack of webcam. I'm usually here via webcam, but I just finished at the gym, so I'm a little bit less handsome than usual. And I originally had a 40 and 18 sniping gameplay for you on Bog, but it got corrupted on Elgato, which was depressing because I sniped for the first time in like 6 months because I just hate sniping in COD games. And I popped off and did amazing, and then the file got corrupted. I'm like, well, that's okay. I can just fix it in Elgato. Well, it crashed when I opened in Elgato. I was like, that's okay. I'll just get like a third-party program and fix it. Nope. It crashed in the third-party programs and crashed the third-party program. So the one time I snipe and do well, I can't show it off. So that's kind of frustrating. But let's get back to the topic at hand, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer. The big announcement that I'm sure many of you have already heard is that Call of Duty Modern Warfare has cross-play support for all systems. Yes, you heard that correct. The multiplayer will be crossplay, a lot like Fortnite. This means crossplay for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox. They can all play together. As far as I'm aware, they haven't announced any restrictions, so your Xbox friends can join your PS4 lobbies, and your PS4 friends can join your PC lobbies, and you can have all three systems playing together in harmony. This is a huge change, improvement, and a great thing for Call of Duty in general. It's just something that's been a long time coming. No more separate communities, no more PS4 versus Xbox, who's sweatier, no more who's better controller or mouse and keyboard guys, no more low player counts on PC during weird times of the day or one system dominance. This crossplay support is generally a pro-consumer move because now I can play on PC but will not be excluded from playing with my console friends who refuse to change and adapt to the superior gaming platform, which we all know is the PC. It also opens up opportunity for fun events like Xbox versus PS4 weekends where you can squad up with your friends and like play tournaments or brackets or kill challenges or whatever, and who gets the most wins some kind of prize, or console versus PC battles, or just lots of fun things like that. The next piece of big news I think is misinterpreted. Infinity Ward said, quote, "We're eliminating the traditional season pass so that we can deliver more free maps and content as well as post-launch events to all players." That is a direct quote from Infinity Ward, and the wording here is a little bit complicated. What most people saw is no season pass, but that's not what they said. It kind of makes you think that, and I originally scanned over and I got excited. I was like, oh yeah, no season pass, that's great. And I take a closer look and I'm like, well, why did they say no traditional season pass? There's no traditional season? You could just say no season pass. I think it means they have some kind of other pass planned that we don't know what it is yet. It's unfortunate because I think that season passes are kind of an old business model. There are not really many major games do this anymore. Most new games just drop content for free, including EA games like Battlefield 5 and obviously Fortnite and PUBG and Apex and all those games are just dropping free content. You don't have to pay for it. And people just don't want to buy a season pass on top of a game that also has microtransactions. You got to choose one or the other. If you're going to keep microtransactions, that's fine. Junk the season pass. If you're going to keep the season pass, you need to junk the microtransactions. We can't do it all. And I don't think that players like being split into different groups based on what DLC packages are installed. This significantly cuts the matchmaking pool, which is terrible for matchmaking quality and terrible for matchmaking time. So I have no idea what the season pass is going to be like in the near future. The other bit of bad news is that sadly the exclusivity deal with Sony is not done. Sony released some marketing materials this week saying that PlayStation users will get content 7 days before anyone else. Now, to be fair, this is a much smaller window than before. Previously it was 30 days and sometimes 30 plus if there were patching issues. And I understand that this is an easy way to recoup development costs for Activision. They get that flat fee from Sony and Sony gets something nice to advertise. But multi-platform games that have exclusives to one platform are dinosaur stuff. Like if you're going to launch a game that's just for Xbox or just for PlayStation, that's fine. Those are platform exclusives. But if you're going to launch a game across all platforms and then try to make one platform more exclusive than the others, you're just building artificial walls for players, and that's bad for the game. I kind of hope they junk this idea in the near future. Finally, they did list some pre-order bonuses. You can get a prestige token that you can use on a permanent unlock in Black Ops 4, which is kind of weird. I don't know why when you pre-order Modern Warfare, you get a Black Ops 4 prestige token, but okay. Higher editions of the game get you an in-game tactical knife to use. It looks like a tack knife, like a camo to me. And the editions also include operator packs that remind me a lot of Rainbow Six Siege type operators. Each one is a unique skin and cosmetic weapon variant that corresponds to a classic CoD 4 Modern Warfare character. I almost called it the wrong game. This is getting so confusing with this naming. They have the crew expendable character plus a shotgun, which is basically dressed like the Wetworks guys here. There's all ghillied up, plus the ghillie sniper rifle with all like the brambles and fabric on top of it to be more camouflaged. The War Pig pack, which is a more traditional US Army infantryman marine kind of guy, and a desert camo pistol that goes with it. And of note, it says that these are cosmetic weapon variants, which is nice, and that also seems to hint that multiplayer weapon variants will be cosmetic, we hope. And it also seems to hint that multiplayer may not have specialists, because you'll notice that none of these people are advertised as having special abilities or unique things to do. They're just operators, right? And they don't have any like cool gizmos or whatever. And the marketing message just seems to indicate that all the operators, at least the ones that we've seen so far, are realistic and ability free, which is nice. I want more realistic operators, no clowns and gingerbread men. Finally, the last bit of news for multiplayer, the PlayStation 4 online store says that Call of Duty Modern Warfare will support up to 20 players. No idea what this means for Ground War, but it certainly isn't like Battle Royale player counts. If it's a 20-player Battle Royale, I'm going to be kind of sad. I've kind of heard rumors that there's maybe not going to be a Battle Royale this year, but nobody will say anything for certain. Sony listed as 20 players. I would say no Battle Royale, but I would say that there might be like a Ground War or like a big team battle or some kind of like chaos mode, because 20 players is kind of a weird number. Usually it's 18, you know? In other news, Soap McTavish is confirmed to return to the game. Zombies almost certainly aren't going to be included. Infinity Ward put out a press statement about them that they didn't 100% exclude zombies, but they harped very hard on how zombies were unrealistic and undermined the tone of the game, and that they didn't want to do zombies, yada yada. So I'm expecting our third mode to be something not zombies, which is a little bit sad, because given the new graphics engine and realism and stuff, I thought it'd be much cooler to fight scary zombies. However, there's no official word yet on what the third mode will be. We don't know if it's Battle Royale, zombies, dinosaurs, Spec Ops, a co-op campaign, or something totally new and bananas that you can only play on Nintendo Switch Crossplay. For all we know, it could be anything. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something useful. I'm sad that I didn't get to share my sniping gameplay with you, and I will catch you all later. Drifter out.